Okay, 19. So for this, for when we're dealing with identities, we have to remember we've got some support in the test. This is in question number 1, has all the trig identities, and this one, the squared identities are going to be important here because I see secant squared t minus 1. Well, it's not listed directly. I do see tangent squared plus 1 equals secant. So if I were to subtract 1 from both sides, I see that I could rewrite this one as tan squared is equal to secant squared minus 1, moving that over, right? So what I could do is I see this, this part, I could replace it with tangent squared. I could tangent squared over sine. That's not going to help me here, but look at this. I get tangent squared here if I take tangent times tangent divided by sine. So I could definitely, that would get me to the next step here, because then this identity is tangent squared, which gives me this divided by sine. And if I wanted to go backwards the other way, again with identities, we start from one side, we try to get to the other. We could see that, okay, secant. So tangent, so looking at this part, tangent is sine over cosine. Divided by sine, so that's the same thing as being multiplied by 1 over sine. Sine divided by sine is 1 over cosine, and what's 1 over cosine? Well, 1 over cosine is secant. So kind of working with it, we see that b has to be the one. So we kind of work from both ends and see which one we get in the middle. That's how you're going to want to approach these, is see which one you can make it. This one I ran into problems because tangent divided by tangent would cancel, and then we just got sine, and I don't see how either one of these reduces down to just sine. Basically, all three things have to be equal, and then I don't know. I don't even want to look at this one yet. Cotangent over cosecant, I think it's too complicated. B is going to work. B does work. Tangent times tangent over sine. So I got a sine down here, and we can see if I simplify this tangent t over sine t, sine over cosine, it simplifies into secant. So I could directly say that, well, secant t is also, another way to write it would be tangent t over sine t. Okay, so that's that. But remember, question number 1. Once you're taking the test, you will, but it's there for us. So I've got that right here.